when Kath feeds me, she must feed on the line to there. It's that. If she comes on a different line, I have to do something different, don't I? Because it's a different energy that I'm getting. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So step one, give me the energy that we need for this drill. Okay? Step one, give her the energy that she needs for the drill. And look, because she's aligned, it has that effect if I push against it. One of the great things about using blades is it teaches us about ourselves on so many levels for me, and so I'll keep picking this off as we go through it. When I said to you where you're going to look to watch us all, to watch all of it, I can ask you the question, where's your focus going now you've got this in your hand? And for quite a lot of you, it's going there. I've seen people who've been training with blades for years and their focus is still there. You're it. This isn't it. Right, this is a serious factor, even if you've got one as small as I have. Thank you for not commenting. And please don't do what somebody did to me a few months ago in a class when they said, Chris, why are you using one that's so small? What does it tell us about you? Which was really unpleasant. But anyway, I'm aligning it. Me. I'm on a planet. And can you imagine that? You're on a planet. A planet. A whole big planet. And if we're not careful, I've got something that's only 4 inches long in my hand and I've forgotten me, let alone the planet. Wow. Really? It's me. It's not this. It's got to be me. Whatever that means, me. It's got to be that. So I get the energy that I need so I can line up. And when I know I'm lined up, and that includes this thing floating here, because this thing, is watching this. Because if I go, I've got a knife and she's got a knife, and she looks at my eye and goes, bop. That's her half-beat shot. And I'm in trouble. So both of my elbows move. As both of my knees move, both of my elbows move. And if I get aware of my elbows and knees, the hands and the feet and everything else ends up where you want them to, because the elbows and knees tend to put them there. So it's covered, see? Then I cut it. This is cutting. This is cutting. As I change, see, it's pressing it into her. This is covering that look. It can't hit me. I wouldn't just cover her. We're going to put in half beats and hits depending how we get through it. Then I just slice the arms. Then I step away. And if you said to me, Chris, why are we just cutting their arms? And why, when she feeds you, why don't you just put it into a neck like that and do it down the spine and kill her? Do you know, why don't you give me something combat effective, Chris? When it comes in here, why don't you cut it there, just put it in the armpit, strip it off there, and she's dead anyway from the armpit shot. Why don't you just do that? Because that's killing people. Huh? That's killing people. That is a knife through your hand. When you can see through your hand and it's all flapping open from one of these little cuts, you go, oh, what would all of this do then? Well, I'll tell you what, your arms would be out all over the place. Do you understand? We need some combative. That's the C, the martial, right? But if I can, ethically go, cut you there, cut you there, cut you there, now don't. If I can. I'm not going to train just to kill people. Do you understand? Well, why would I do that? I need to, God forbid, right? I've got a very good friend who works with the frontline Navy SEALs. He understands a bit about how to manage your brain because they don't pick idiots. He assures me the vast majority of people cannot kill another human being. They're very selective who gets into the most elite military, and then the training, surprisingly, is very brain-wise and very clever, but they're very selective. Let's just not kid ourselves here. If I've created through the art enough things in value of my life that, God forbid, I ever have to defend them, then I hope my training gives me a bit better capability to defend them than I would have had without it. But I'm not just going to rock straight up and go, let's kill people. Huh? I'm trying to build a relationship friend. I can still make it different later in the training. We know that. There's nothing more fun, is there, than having a hard set to with somebody you really like. But let's just get this right. Meet it. Watch it. Take time in yourself. Take time in yourself. She's your friend. He's your friend. They'll wait. And if she's got any sense, which she has, she's checking herself out while I'm checking me out. Do you understand? We're feeding each other. It's a very nice arrangement. See? I'm feeling me. When I know I'm right, I can feel her. Stomach's not quite relaxed yet at the bottom, but it's going. It's going. It's going. Yeah. Then I pull back and give her time and space. The best gift we can give our children. And then she checks. And I keep this here going. It's a visual clue, don't get caught on that. When you've checked yourself enough, move. And then I might push a bit to see if she's got the back foot rooted. And she cuts. Just engage in something. Start with you. If you're comfortable with you, check them out. Okay? This is not an important thing. This is not a big deal, right? None of what we're doing today. What we're doing it for is a big deal.